Hi everyone, welcome to part 3 of our trip. This is our first day in Singapore. We stayed at Yotel on Orchard Road. Great location, close to shops and restaurants, and really convenient for transport if you want to get around the city. The hotel itself also gave us a bit of a Japanese-style vibe with its compact, modern design. You can check in using these kiosks, but we went to reception and got upgraded to a better room. You can also purchase some of the items used in the hotel, like the toiletries, soaps, and even accessories like the hairdryer. We were really excited to get to our room, unpack, and get some rest before exploring. Our room was on the 29th floor, the top floor. We were told we'd been upgraded, so this might have been part of that. We'll do a full hotel review later, but for now this is a quick look at the room. Now it's time to get some proper rest after the long journey, so we're ready to start our first full day in Singapore tomorrow. Because of jet lag, we were up pretty early, around 9, and stepped out to start exploring. Straight away, you can just see how clean and nice everything is here. On the way, we passed this hotel, Pan Pacific Orchard. A friend of mine stayed here before and said it was amazing. And honestly, just look at it. It looks incredible. And then, of course, we saw a 7-Eleven. If you've been to Japan, you'll know. You just have to go in. We had so many good memories with the food there, especially the sandwiches. So we checked it out here. And yeah, it's good, but not quite Japan level. Still, definitely worth trying. Before breakfast, we quickly stopped at Lucky Plaza to exchange some money. Always worth checking a few places for the best rate. On the way, we passed a few street kiosks selling donuts and snacks. Some looked really tempting, but we stayed focused on getting to Ya Kun for breakfast. We found Tangs and headed inside, still looking for Kun Kaya Toast. It's one of those places you have to try when you're in Singapore. It took us a few minutes, but we eventually found it down in the B1 Foodhall. Here we are at Kun Kaya Toast, a famous Singapore chain serving traditional breakfast with kaya jam and soft-boiled eggs, loved by locals for decades. Honestly, we fell in love immediately. Simple but so delicious. The place has a lively local vibe, always busy and clearly popular. We enjoyed it so much, we even grabbed some kaya jam to take home. After breakfast, it was time for the next stop, Gardens by the Bay. So we headed to Orchard MRT station. The stations here are super clean and really easy to get around. Singapore's trains are super clean and orderly. Just a heads up, you can't eat, drink, or chew gum on the trains. It keeps everything spotless for everyone. People take the rules seriously here, and fines apply if you break them. So make sure your snacks stay in your bag and enjoy the quiet, smooth ride while exploring the city. We hopped on the train and before long we arrived at our stop. Here we are approaching Gardens by the Bay, one of Singapore's most iconic attractions. Opened in 2012, it was designed to combine cutting-edge architecture with lush greenery. The Super Tree Grove, Cloud Forest, and Flower Dome make it a must-visit for anyone exploring the city, perfect for a mix of nature and futuristic design. As soon as we stepped outside, you instantly feel the heat, but you also know you're in for a great day. As we walked toward Gardens by the Bay, the path was lined with beautiful flowers and greenery. We kept stopping to take in the colors and scenery. It was such a peaceful start to the day. Partway there, we found a little spot with juice bars and fresh fruit, so we grabbed some coconut water and lemonade to cool down before we continued. Along the way, there were statues, flowers everywhere, and the vibe was really calming. Not like a hurried tourist place, but more like a nice stroll through nature. We finally reached the area with the famous Flower Dome and Cloud Forest. We decided to buy tickets for both right here at the entrance. It was a bit of a mix of nature and architectural design, something we were really looking forward to. From the second level, we got this view of the lake and skyline. Such a cool contrast between lush gardens and modern city. This is the Flower Dome. There's a full video coming soon where we dive deep into all the different displays, but for this one, here's a quick look. They had an amazing Japanese blossom garden setup during our visit, which was really special. After exploring, we came back to this spot for a proper lunch. We went for satay, grilled skewers with that rich peanut sauce. So simple, but really good. And of course, some dim sum on the side. And just as we were eating, we saw some wildlife wandering right by the pavement. Next up was the cloud forest, which had this Jurassic Park-esque theme. Lots of towering plants and even dinosaur sculptures mixed with the misty forest paths. Here at the Cloud Forest entrance, they had misting times listed. If you want to see that in action, time your visit for one of those sessions. I'll let you enjoy these views. This place really feels like a mix of nature and imagination. It's breathtaking.
And check on her flesh. Make sure they have turned off. As blue as a carnivore, she's unpredictable. Alright? Without further ado, everyone, let's rock off. Blue!
Alright, it's time to leave the Cloud Forest and head to the next spot. Just so you know, tickets for the Flower Dome and Cloud Forest can be bought on-site or online. Combo tickets for both are usually a bit cheaper, and family passes are available too. We just bought ours on site, and it was quick and easy. On our way to Marina Bay Sands, the streets were beautiful and clean. We took our time, stopping to enjoy the sights and snap a few photos along the way. Singapore really makes walking a pleasure. And there it is, the iconic Marina Bay Sands in the distance. It looks even more impressive up close. Along the path, we passed the amazing Super Tree Grove and decided to visit again at night to see the lights and music. You'll notice some unique statues along the way like this one. Singapore has all kinds of quirky public art, making every walk interesting. The lakes along the path were stunning. The reflections, the skyline. It's really worth taking a slow stroll and enjoying the scenery. And here's something fun. We found fresh juice machines. You can get orange, apple, or other fruits freshly squeezed right in front of you throughout the city. Here's the iconic Marina Bay Sands, famous for its rooftop infinity pool and striking architecture. Built in 2010, it's a symbol of modern Singapore. Rooms typically start around $400 USD per night, and it's a luxury experience with amazing views of the city skyline. You can see the lobby is stunningly modern, and there's even a restaurant here if you want to dine in style. If you step out of the hotel and cross the road, you'll see Marina Bay Sands shopping mall. It's right there, for anyone in the mood for some serious window shopping. Walking through the mall, you'll notice a casino, luxury shops, and even a Venetian-style canal with boats. Definitely a spot for shopping or just soaking in the atmosphere. We decided to step out and take a walk along Olympic Walk. The path stretches ahead with tall buildings all around. Look at those skyscrapers, it's a striking cityscape. Palm trees sway along the walkway, and there's the Apple Store dome, gleaming like a little futuristic gem. In the distance, the iconic Merlion shoots water into the bay. Views like this make you stop and stare. Jet lag started catching up, so we headed back to the hotel. On the way, we stopped at Bread Talk for some pastries. The breads and sweets were amazing, reminded us of our trip to South Korea last year. For dinner, we went back to Tangs' basement to Karakami. We tried chicken katsu curry and chicken balls, tasty and satisfying, though not exactly like Japanese-style katsu curry. What a fantastic first day in Singapore. Jet lag hit hard, but we had so much fun exploring. We decided to head back to the hotel to rest and recharge, getting ready for a full day of exploring more of Singapore's sights tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss day 2 of our Singapore adventure, where we'll explore even more amazing sights, hidden gems, and delicious food.